All right. It has been a really long time, and I am like severely overdue to finally make a video to talk to you guys. But I just kind of wanted to hop on here and talk about life as of lately, give some insight as to why I was gone, not making content for a while. For starters, I got married about 2 weeks ago. Um, so that was really damn busy. Not only that, but I got really lean. Um really lean, and that's one thing I need to work on when I'm dieting is keeping my motivation in terms of making content. That's something that fell off severely. And it's something I need to improve on for sure. Um Not really a good excuse. However, it's something that I can recognize and do better on in the future. As far as that goes, I can put up some images too up here, somewhere up here, for kind of what that looked like. I lost about 35 pounds, something like that, which got me super lean. So right now I'm actually in my reverse phase. I'm reverse dieting to go into a push. So we're gonna have a big push, big off season, grow for for a hopefully a prep phase. It's time to finally get on stage. Damn it, been getting ready for a lot of years to get on stage, and I do believe that it's finally coming. I was under the impression that we came pretty close this last push, which we did, but there's some stuff that needs to come up. You guys will see that. That'll be evident in the pictures that I post of my fasted check-ins. Some stuff like, my arms and shoulders really do need to come up. My legs are super developed. Um, so I just need to bring up everything else to catch up to that level. And I think that we'll have a really good chance at winning some shows. We're probably gonna end up traveling somewhere that's not Idaho. As far as I'm concerned, coach is pretty adamant on the fact that the Idaho shows are not great. Um, so I'll be going somewhere, and that's to be decided, to be announced. Um, but it'll be super fun, and I'll keep you guys in the loop on that. As far as what my food's looking like right now, like I said, I am reversing. So my training days are about 3,500 calories, and my off days are about 3,000 calories. Um, you guys know the drill, Off days are typically just reduced carb because I'm not actively, I'm not training that day. I don't need the carbs to utilize, right? Step count has been 14,000 steps a day. So you can only imagine, um, that takes up a lot of time. And I work a physical job out in the sun, um, you know, very active. So that helps a lot, but it's still like I have to dedicate time to get that done. So between wedding planning and still nailing everything every single day when it comes to bodybuilding and just working longer hours because I'm in my busy season, it's been pretty easy for me to fall off of making content. Not only that, but I really do repeat the same things over and over again every single week, and it's been really difficult for me to come up with just ideas for content for you guys. I could just repeat the same workouts over and over again and keep posting them, but I just feel like you guys aren't getting much value out of that. So please comment in the comment section. Help me get some ideas for some stuff that I can put out there for you guys because it's something I'm interested in. I just want to put as much out there as I can for you. Um, Goal is to help people, obviously, so that's the main goal. Um, Also, we went on a honeymoon. Went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, for about a week. That's the only time in the last 5 6 years that I ate like an asshole. For about a week. Didn't drink because I'm just not really into the alcohol. But nonetheless, it was a great time. It was very cool to travel with my wife. So we had a phenomenal time. Lots of really cool memories made. Um, did some zip lining, did all kinds of cool stuff. Went and saw the city in a non-touristy area, which was basically Iraq. Um, there was trash in the middle of the streets. The sidewalks were super narrow, so I had to make sure my wife was walking in front of me because I couldn't lose sight of her at all because it was sketchy. But other than that, I mean, the food was good. The atmosphere was cool. I just think that maybe next time I go to Mexico, I want to go to like Mexico City, like a more populated area. That's a little more developed because the area that we were in was pretty poverty stricken, which has been the case most times that I go to Mexico. Well, both times that I've been, because last time I went to Cancun, that area is pretty poverty stricken, but nonetheless, it was still a great time. We had a good time on resort. Um, it was nice to not have anything to do in particular. Um, but yeah, with falling off of content creation, one thing I did not fall off on was bodybuilding. That was still the forefront of my priorities. I stayed on plan, still executed every day to try to get the best result out of this diet phase. I got super shredded in like only I want to say only about 10 weeks. That's realistically all it took was 10 weeks. But I did. I mean, at least to me, it felt like I was pushing, pushing myself. I definitely pushed myself hard to get to that point. Definitely the leanest I've ever been in my life. Granted, I was only the lowest I got was about 205. And I've been 205 before, obviously, but I don't think I was anywhere near as lean as I was this last time. This what I just went through at 205. The last time I was 205, I think that I had some more fat to give, and now obviously I didn't get to like stage condition, so there was still more fat to go. But I feel like I was significantly leaner, significantly bigger than the last time around that I was around that weight. So huge improvements made in my last off season push. I can't complain there. I'm just super excited to get to a point to where when I start a diet, the end goal is to get on a stage. That's something I'm super excited for because like the reward that I have to get through a diet is let's get through it so we can start pushing again. But I'm really excited to feel the reward of we're getting on stage. Like like let's just make it a few more weeks until the carb up and get on stage. And that's something to motivate me. So until then, um I'm gonna keep myself motivated with the fact that it's a necessary thing. I have to diet. I have to reset. I got to reset insulin sensitivity. It's optimal for me to get to where I want to go in the long term, and I'm okay with that. I really am. It's just a matter of time before I get to shine. So yeah, can't really think of anything else that I really wanted to cover. Will be more consistent. That's something that'll happen. I did get some new microphones for the gym. I got them on sale on Prime. There's some. I think they were like newer CM28 microphones, which I got them 40% off. They were 140 MSRP, and I got them like $75, which is a hell of a deal. So I'm excited to upgrade that audio quality. And I'm also just going to tinker around with just content in general, like I said earlier in the video. So what I could really use from you guys, like I said, is some ideas. What do you guys want to see? In the meantime, obviously, I do a lot of streaming, as you can see by this game room that I have. I do a lot of streaming on my secondary channel, which is lane.s.atkins games. I like to do that on the weekends. So if you guys want to pop in and check that out, I do a lot of milsim content, which is military simulators for those of you that don't game. I really enjoy them. I have 5 terabytes of games installed, so just about anything that you could think of I could play. That's not really the main point. Is I'm not here to advertise my other channels. This is for fitness. So without any further ado, I'm gonna hop off of here. Like I said, I just wanted to hop in, let you guys know that I'm not dead, and I'm starting to feel better because I'm in that reverse phase of my diet, building my metabolism. So I'm definitely feeling more motivated to make the content and do the things. So super excited for that. Feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, all the stuff. Ask questions, anything you want. And I'll get back to you guys in the comments. Thanks, guys.